Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So for today's video I've decided to do something a little bit needlessly complicated, but yeah, just for a little bit of fun. I thought I've had this old record player lying around. You've probably seen it in my latest video. I've had this record player lying around for quite a while now. I picked it up pretty cheap. I paid just less than £100 for it, and I've never really used it much. But yeah, I just thought I could maybe try using it as a preamp. I had a little bit of a mess around with it yesterday, but today I'm going to do some recordings with it. So we'll see how it goes. It actually sounds pretty good, but it's really heavy. So I put it away yesterday. I didn't think I'd be getting it out. I don't think I'd be using it again so soon. So I'll put it back up there. But yeah, let's get it down and plug in. But you wouldn't believe how heavy it is. Okay, so this is that's the tape deck. Got the nice VU meters on it and microphone inputs. It's kind of strange. So if you want to plug your mic in, it's a jack lead. It's a jack lead, but it's two jack leads, so left and right. And then it's got these cool old style cables that connect from the tape deck and the preamp. This is the heavy bit. Oh, that is so heavy. I don't know how much that probably weighs about, I don't know, maybe 15 kilograms. And then it's got this dirty old plug on it, all yellow. I don't know if it's from the 80s or the 70s, or there's no CD player on it, so I guess it's probably from the 1980s. I guess. Okay, let's get it plugged in. This is my first idea for a plan. So I need to get the microphone lead into two jack leads. I was just wondering, I've had this for years as well. It's not my original one, but I've still had this one for quite a while. I replaced my old, I used to have a Tascam Port Studio. I replaced it with this about 10 or more years ago. I was just wondering, maybe, so I've got the XLR leads in here, so I could go in with the microphone and then maybe use some of these sends out, so patch it out here somehow, and then into, not this one, into this bit here, sorry, so patch out like this somehow, see if that'll work. Get the picture? So this is the plan. There we go. So patch leads out, and then it's a jack lead out of here. So then I'll get a guitar lead. So that's patched in out of the sends. Maybe add some EQ, and then out. Okay, mono out, mono. So that's returns. So I've got my sends there. That's my returns. And then maybe I just use the headphone. That'll be stereo out, and then into my modern new audio interface, which then can be connected to my laptop and just record as anybody else would these days. But yeah, so it should I'll be getting a really nice analog distortion and gain and all the character and warmth that you can get from an old preamp like this should work great. Okay, so we do have a signal coming through, but it is so noisy. There's so much noise, I don't even know if it's going to be a usable recording. It's pretty noisy, but hey, let's just keep going and just see what we'll get from it anyway. Okay, so first thing I had a little trouble with was too much volume coming out. So when I wanted to drive the amp, I was getting too much volume. As much as I turned down as I could on my interface, I was still getting too much volume. So I'm just going to use this guitar pedal to control the volume. So I'm going to bring the volume down, and then I just remembered I've got this nice little bit of kit here, just a bit of gear that I can use instead of the patch leads. I can have this now, so I'm not using the 4-track recorder anymore. I've got this, so it goes one lead and then it just splits into two, so that's really handy. I think the red is for the right hand side, I think, and then left goes in there. So that's one lead going into two. That's just really handy that I just happened to, this is the first time I've used this. I bought it and it didn't do what I wanted it to do, but I think this is going to be absolutely perfect for this. Well, that's peaking a bit too much. Picking up the vocals quite enough. Tilt that slightly. Is that better? Better or worse? Better or worse? Better or worse? Wow, that's real analog distortion there. I missed that. I missed you. Missed you. Okay, shake it. Shaker's a little quiet. Not much I can do about that. Okay. So I can boost a little bit of volume, like I showed you. I'm using my equalizer just to limit the volume. I can redo that. This might be a little bit too much. Whoa! Yeah, that's too much. So, about there. Dance, dance. Shine, shine, shine. This acoustic guitar is actually maybe slightly too loud in general. My voice is a little croaky today. What else can we do? So let's maybe do a little bit of some high end up. So I'm just using my EQ guitar pedal for two reasons. One, just to split the microphone cable into two jack leads, and secondly, just to control the amount of volume going into the digital interface, my Focusrite. Okay, that sounds much better. Much better? It's much better. Okay, push this a little bit more. Shine, shine, shine. Okay, that's just clipping slightly there. I think that's pretty much where we want it. Shine, shine. Yeah, I'm just getting that little red light popping on a little tiny bit. Shine. Okay, so everything's set up. I'm using my guitar equalizer pedal just for two reasons. Just one, to split the jack cable into two, for microphone lead into two jack cables going in, and let me just test that. Yeah, that's coming through okay. Yep, everything's going good. The levels are peaking slightly, the light's coming on to indicate that it's peaking slightly when I do this, but apart from that everything's fine. Shaker's just coming through. So yeah, I've just reduced the volume with the EQ pedal and using it to split the cable into two. So let's give it a test, see how it sounds. This is such a short headphone lead. Signs in the air, shine forevermore, brighter than the sun. So shine forevermore, brighter than the sun, than the sun. So dance now, lover. Don't keep me in today's out. You've been time, hard the time. They just seem mighty now. Don't be in to dance now, lover. In the end, the truly best. Know the signs, know the signs, know the signs you need to. So shine forevermore, brighter than the sun. Yes, shine forevermore, brighter than the sun, and the sun, and the sun.